to, as it kindly lists, the hissing wastes. We're just hissing and hissing away out here. I think we had just finished getting all the camps open so we can fast travel to anywhere around here, which is great. Let's go ahead and see what this question mark is. Well, hello, Red Templars. Don't suppose any of you would like to die. You stay out of this, lizard man. I see a man with a shield coming towards me, and I'd like to put a stop to that. Alright. Shield Boy Part 2, let's get it over with. That's right. Slowly convulse your way on to the afterlife. Good, good. And we seem to have reached a cave. Underneath a man's legs. Alright. Mark it down in the journal, Dorian. Be as descriptive as possible. It's for the Inquisition. Come on, Dorian. Use your words. The Colossus of Orlais. Emperor Florian, in addition to being notoriously reclusive, was not fond of his own visage. Orlesian emperors and empresses are traditionally immortalized in gilded marble. Florian, forced to commission something, instead chose a red sandstone found only in the hissing wastes. He demanded his likeness be carved there, away from where he could see it. When presented with an official proposal, the Emperor idly drew on the paper, adding circles around the royal crest, the statue's eyes, and the dimensions and cost of the project. Florian's signature turned it into an official court document, and he refused to entertain more modest proposals, hastily drafted and sent to his chambers, as he considered the matter over and done with at last. Thus the Colossus of Orlais was born. Dozens of sculptors, hundreds of miners, and 3 highly paid surveyors selected a suitably stable hill in the wastes to begin carving. A year into the project, workers uncovered an old dwarven ruin near the base of the statue. Believing this to be a sign that the ground was sturdy, the grand work continued until Florian's death, when Empress Selene took the throne and ordered work on the costly effigy immediately cease. We must give our subjects working on this noble project time to mourn, she said. Strangely, Empress Selene never ordered work on the Colossus of Orlais to resume, nor offered a plan to transport it out of the wastes. And so here it stands. It's looking a little spidery down there. Well, let's turn around immediately. Tomb. Alright. Let's check if this is one of those puzzle tombs we've been looking for our sand and ruin quest. Welcome back, all. So nice to see you there. Or a welcome still, if you never left. It does have a veil fire torch here, so maybe one of the puzzles we're looking for. Little premature with my torturing. Here we go. So another story to suss out the order of, and then I guess these are just more aesthetic extras out here. And that's a corner. You're curious? Alright. Let's get this done. I always like lighting up areas, even if it's meaningless. Okay. Sure, it's not going to be the same order as the last one we came across, so let's start over here. Farewell, Paragon, fled from the strife his brilliance created. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Farewell to the pitiless surface. Ah, it's so pitiless. The strife that destroyed Tigers, sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. Fled from the strife his brilliance created. I'm assuming that might be the first one. Feral Paragon fled from the strife his brilliance created. And then it would lead into this one. The strife that destroyed Tigers, sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Feral to the pitiless surface. I'm wondering if that could be the first one, like his own clan and his 2 sons followed Feral to the pitiless surface. Feral, like, jumped to this one. Feral Paragon fled from the strife his brilliance created. I don't know. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. It also kind of seems like the war that took their home could lead into this one, I guess. So the war that took their home, the strife that destroyed Tigers. I don't know. Huh. It's not a very clear ending in my mind. Power restoration time has been pushed back. I'm so sorry. I really, really hope they can get it back on for you. And I hope that you're okay in the meantime. Alright, so I'm gonna have to try something here. Let's see. Feral Paragon. I'm thinking it's this one, that one, that one, that one. Would be my guess. But we'll know pretty quick. Seems like it.
Have you been reading the inscriptions?
Thank you for bearing with me there. So sorry to go over those so many times.
On purpose.
That's practically unheard of in recorded history.
Exactly. Real dwarves don't like the surface. Real dwarves say leaving the stone is death. Whoever built this didn't give 2 tin shits about tradition.
Alright, so we just have 2 more key fragments to get into the mountain tomb. Go ahead and give everyone a level up here real quick. And I suppose a save as well. Alright. So that was great. That was the question mark there. We can probably fast travel out of here. Let's try to get this sand and ruin thing done first. We can probably take the rift out on the way. Oh, that was quick. Alright, right back at it.
Nothing to report, sir.
And which way are we going here? Always the trouble with multiple quest objectives. Alright, good. I really like this area. It wouldn't be as nice an area, I think, if it was like a daytime desert. But having a nice contrasted nighttime desert is very soothing somehow. Especially with the accompaniment of veil fire. How badly am I going to break my ankles? Pretty badly? Yeah, probably. We'll just follow the road. Guessing there's a rift. There it is. Rift should be around here somewhere. Alright, goodbye, Veilfire Torch. I love you. Ooh, it's all these guys. That's an interesting. That's an interesting. He got me. Not today, thank you. Thank you, no. Try to get one of these off real quick. Aha! No armor for you. Really don't seem to care about me at all, so sure, I'll go for another disruption. Thank you for not caring about me at all. Oh yeah, just pick through those scales one at a time. We'll get there. Look at my gauntlets. How stylish, right? Thank you for your time. Okay. Rift taken care of. Let's find this Venatori camp. I wondered if it could be here. Aha! Level 19. Hold on a second. What was that, crown thing we got from the secret, the tiniest cave quest down at the base of the secret stairs that go way, way down? Armor? Ardent Blossom, and that's right, it needs to be a human. Kunari can't wear it. So, Dorian? Oh, and they're still 18. Darn it! So we're so close. We still haven't gotten to see what this Ardent Blossom looks like. Need to wait for them to level up, or I would need to be human somehow. Through some ancient blood magics. I don't think that's possible. But soon. Sorry to get your hopes up there. Venatori? Where are you hiding? I'd like you to be more forthright about your whereabouts. If that's not possible, well, I'd just like you to die of natural causes. We come in peace, on a diplomatic mission of peace. How are you? Chilled to the bone.
None stand before us.
There's the mage. Hey. We're gonna burn your vile, blasphemous tomes. But don't worry, it's not like a censorship issue, it's just they smell, man. Ugh. You made them out of human skin. It's just a public safety threat. $19.80, phew. No, get out of here. Alright, there must be more, as our quest objective remains. Our bloodlust is not yet fully sated. Nor is our lust for mosaic pieces.
We look around.
Yeah, thought I obliterated him for a second there. He was just hiding. Hey, everybody. Please sleep. Thank you. All right.
Smell that smoke?
Now on to the fun part,
Lighting campfires
where we
somewhere.
steal all of their personal belongings. Silent Plains. Tasteful. Canine leather. Distasteful. Dwarven plate. Tasteful. I hear somebody mumbling out there. Is that you, Freddy Prince? Who's mumbling out there? Must have another one of those Venatori mages casting their dark, whispery incantations. You keep your incantations off of me. There you are, you mumbly bastard. Seems to be another one of those assassin guys. A while since we've seen one of them. Like a leader. Sleep. Apparently I picked up a letter. Fellow Magisters, we have been given a chance to redeem ourselves after one of our own failed Coryphe's Pit at Redcliffe. The dwarven relics in the tombs are instructions on recreating the masterpieces of one of their finest paragons. They are to be excavated, replicated, and brought back for study. The Elder One is generous to let us prove our worth. We cannot disappoint him. Do not spare the slaves. Speed is crucial to our success. Let us set an example to the rest of the Venatori, mages and commoners both, with our obedience to the Elder One's will. Let's not. Let's avoid it entirely. Let's just kill anyone who thinks that's a good idea and move on with our lives. Peacefully.
This must have been the Venatori's main camp.
Considering
A
how
new
many
staff,
we killed,
eh?
they won't be getting much work done.
Come on. We should still find what they were after.
So we just have one Venatori camp left. That's good. Let me see if I can use this Bloodwake. 96. I've still got 115, but let's check Dorian. Being the only other active mage, he's got a 79. He could go up to 109. Why not? And I'm going to move these to valuables because they're terrible. Ew. Ew, just terrible. Alright. Good. Let's check if we can fast travel out of here, or if there's something else we should pick up. Seemingly not. Double check for loot. Seemingly not. Alright. So where is this last camp? Let's stay on this path for now here. While we're having so much fun with it. Man, it's just amazing out here. Just want to sit here and awoo all day. Now I see why the wolves like it so. I was reading something the other day about behavior that they've seen in, like, elephants, where during a full moon sometimes they'll go out to bathe at night and they'll take branches off of the trees and just wave them at the full moon. So they seem to know that there's something unique about a full moon for some reason, which is just delightful. Like that we're all enjoying it together on planet Earth. Waving to our neighbors. Alright. The time for being neighborly is over. You guys are gonna have to scooch out of here or die. If I see you waving at the moon, I'm just gonna start chopping hands off. No, I've had enough. Oh, you think you're tough with the long-range fireballs? Is that it? No, that didn't prove my point that he's not. But still, look at my sky fist from a distance and tell me what you think of it. Feel the wrath of. I mean, look at my sky fist. Oh, that's just a poor little creature. Let's let that go. All right. Where's the next group of ya? Sand and ruin completed. Okay. A short note. Murena. I'm returning to the main camp. Don't linger past sunset. We were working by torchlight past dark when a horde of spiders poured out of the canyon's rocks. There are Red Templars on patrol, but if the Overseer wants us to go faster, he should ask the wretched brutes to guard us while we work. We already have few enough Venatori after the disaster at Redcliffe. Something the Red Templars have taken pains to remind us about, I've noticed. Are all Templars in the south this haughty? Really wanted to say naughty there, but... Alright, so I guess we now know the location of their main camp, perhaps, which is maybe the Mountain Tomb. I'm not sure. We'll check. What do we have here? Switching to journal. Hissing wastes. Alright, so it's all rifts. I think these are all side quests, but this is what we want. So I guess I need to find the tombs on my own, and then maybe there will be a quest objective after that point. So we're just going to have to check some of these unexplored locations. Let's put a mark on this, in fact. It's still weird that there's a merchant in that canyon. I'm not really sure why. And I never got back up top, I'm assuming, to get that landmark. We'll figure it out. So I'm not sure if I should look for a tomb up here, or if I should just go for this. Let's go up here first. Alright. It's Lord Nug time. Oh, I love this guy. So cute with his little fists. Alright, we'll try to clean up both of these canyon rifts here, just in case there's a tomb. Like perhaps just over the ridge there. Nope, that's not... Oh, thank you anyway, my lovely. What's that over there, I wonder? Possibly one of the tombs we're looking for. Man, I'm so excited to see what the combat is like in Dragon Age 4. This was already such a huge improvement from the earlier combat, in some ways. But I'm so excited to see what else they have in store for us. I hoped I might have gotten out of that one. But no. I don't think that was the actual summoner. Nope, it sure wasn't. Oh well, wasted. That's what I get. Oh, I got a couple of big guys over there. How about a Mark of the Rift? That sounds nice right about now, yeah? Refreshing. That just devastates their armor. Probably getting pretty low on inventory space. It's been a while since I've swung into a shop. So I'm almost certainly guessing that's a tomb out there. Let me put a waypoint on this. Yeah, it looks like it's those rocks directly ahead of us, so let's just try to swing past here. If I can stop struggling with my lips. Oh, this is fun. I don't know why I'm having such a good time out in the desert today. It must be the sheer amount of sugar I've put into my coffee. Also could be something by those rocks there. Definitely a camp of some sort. Oh, why not? Some people deserve to die. You might as well take time out of your day. Hi, wizard. I'm behind you now. Lord Nug, was that you? Great combo attack. Alright, get out of here, ghost wizard. Nobody asked for you. Love Dorian's reaction. Oh, now I stink like them. Just hates Venatori. Alright, anything weird out here? This looks weird. Okay. Take your word for it. Aha, power restored. I'm so glad to hear it. That is fantastic news. Huh, I'm not sure why I fully expected this brazier to denote an entrance of some sort. Well, that's how they get you. Is that like a very small fire over there, too, right between my horns? Weird. Let's check. 'Cause that kind of seems to be off the map. Let's see if it is or not. Oh no, it went back off immediately. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Ah, I am impressed your power's off. Wow, look at how off your power is. I sure would hate to be proven wrong about it being very off indeed. Come on. So there is indeed a brazier out here, but why? To denote the golden oasis below. Well, that's important. Here we go. It's golden oasis time. Unless that is a dragon attack. Which it kinda seems like it based on all the juicy friends. Hello, juice friends. Maybe a dwarven dragon? A dragon made out of magical demon stone? These things always have so much health, it's just ridiculous. It's definitely not on again. It's nothing to worry about. Nobody say anything. Someone get over here. I need a hug. This battle is going differently than I expected. And I need you to hold me. Oh, I literally now need you to hold me. Okay. Varric first. He was first to go down. And then me. Thank you, Dorian. Please die, you rare and beautiful, incredibly exclusive beast that may be endangered. Cease to be. Alright. Whew. Let's see if he's got any goodies. After he gives up the ghost. Alright. There are many, many more all over the place. That was only 2 of them, and we almost died. What a treat. The oasis. Significantly cooler than the open sands, and a sweet fragrance drifts down from the trees. Oh, that's lovely. And a white wyvern hide. That sounds rare. A journal on dwarven ruins. A few days ago I turned from a statue to find a human woman staring at me. She didn't react when I screamed or when I ran around picking up my dropped notes. When I asked who she was and how long she'd been standing there, she quoted some verses of the chant at me, polite as you please. I offered her some water, but she shook her head, pointed to the east, and said, "Blessed are those with fortitude, for they persevere in the name of the Maker." When I glanced back, she was gone. The poor woman must be touched. She seemed harmless, but I don't know how she gets around so quickly in this heat. Huh. See, she was looking at a statue. She turned to see a woman who pointed to the east and said, "Blessed are those with fortitude." Is she pointing out something specific? We can check if there's something to the east here, for sure. Maybe above that rift over there. So we got the mosaic piece, I think we got the loot. We can probably just get out of here, really. There's no need to fight all of these. Let's get Varric back on his feet. Oh, for 10 seconds at least. That's the way. Alright. Well, they're following us. And he's dead again. Let's do one of these. It's just the mages left. That doesn't bode well. In terms of sheer endurance.
So what's your estimation, Varric? Think we can
There we
win?
go. And
You
it's
aren't
all over.
asking me to give odds on our beloved
Just as soon as they're alive.
success.
What would that look like? 3 to 1?
In her favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
I'll take those odds.
shouldn't have mounted up. I think that removes your companions, so they don't have to run alongside you. But we were right in the middle of a lovely conversation. Just seeing if there's anything vaguely east of that statue point here. Let's just get a peek from at the top of the hill if it'll let us. Alright. So there's some sort of camp over there. That doesn't seem to be the Rift. Rift seems a little bit south. Assuming I'm probably just at the very edge of the world. But who knows? There could be much more out there. This is a massive spot. Not really seeing any lights or structures, though. So let's just head for this for right now. And I'll be right back. Now that's weird. That almost certainly seems to be an astrarium pedestal, doesn't it? But without any device. That's weird. Okay. Wonder if this is a similar thing. Not necessarily. Iron Bull's health is not looking great. You're welcome to one of the last potions there, my friend. I think there's like a setting on that they won't take the last two in case you need them. No, go for it, my friend. Alright, what's this? A whole bunch of dead guys, seemingly. And a Tevinter banner crown. Alright. The First Blight, Chapter 3. The world during the First Blight was different from the world we know today. Aside from the civilized rule of the Imperium, humans as a race were largely barbarous and splintered, divided into clans and tribes and squabbling amongst ourselves for resources. At the same time, deep beneath Thedas's great mountain ranges, spanned a dwarven culture as organized and advanced as ours was primitive. As darkspawn bubbled up to the surface from their underground lairs, mankind first buckled and then fought back. The armies of Tevinter attempted to face down the multitudes of twisted creatures and the horrid rotting of the land around them, but they could not be everywhere at once. Human history remembers the First Blight as a time of terrible devastation, and those stories are accurate. But in our arrogance we often forget the price paid by the dwarves in their isolated mountain kingdoms. The dwarves faced far greater hordes than humanity, as the Darkspawn challenged them for control of the underground. Despite the might and technology the dwarves brought to bear, the savage Darkspawn tore through them, first destroying the more remote taigs, before swallowing up entire kingdoms. Think of it, an entire civilization lost in the space of decades. Compared to the near genocide that the dwarves faced, what we humans call the First Blight must have seemed a mere skirmish. Against the Darkspawn, the dwarven lands have always borne the brunt of the fighting and the majority of the sacrifices. 4 dwarven kingdoms finally managed to combine their might and fight back, and that cooperation saved them. But for the rest of their lands, it was too late. The Darkspawn had taken the deep roads, the majestic underground passages that linked the dwarven lands throughout Thedas. The Darkspawn could now attack anywhere on the surface through these tunnels. Humanity simply was not prepared for such an onslaught. It was clear that the warfare we knew would not avail us. We had to find a new way to fight. And thus came our salvation. The Grey Wardens were born. Grey Wardens drinking all the demon blood. Grey Wardens fighting back the Darkspawn. Grey Wardens drinking some more demon blood. Grey Wardens, we won't tell you how it ends. It's not good. Spoiler alert. It's not good. Alright, getting one higher vantage point up here. Haven't seen anything, necessarily in terms of ruins or a chantry related to pilgrimage. But there was that weird astrarium pedestal. I'm not sure what to make of that. Alright. So I'm sure we could find no end of delicious secrets hidden around out here. What do I actually need to finish off? If we did the sand mission, that kind of seems to be it. No other main quests, necessarily. Though there's this missing patrol. Let me try to head over there. That seems more important of a priority than cleaning up these rifts, at the very least. Ooh, welcome back to camp, Lord Nug. Sorry, we didn't space things out quite right for a camp guest of your girth. Alright, I don't think I need to head towards this waypoint anymore. Let's set it here. Alright, where's that missing patrol? Oh, some rocks just loaded in. Was that a poison spitball? Yeah. It flew past me in the night. It's like one of Soren Arkwright's lantern arrows. Alright, I'm guessing it's either down sort of in the middle of the basin or it's up near this statue, perhaps. Swing past here. Swing past for another rare vase. Right, the shallow basin. Sure are plenty of spiders. But where are my men? Have my men all been turned into spiders? I hear mumbling. That's a dead giveaway. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just stand right on a mine. That's fine. Alright, I'll leave you to fight the spiders alone, Iron Bull. We're back in the game now, just in time for it to be over. Alright. So was this the missing patrol? Or are these just some other unfortunate souls? Cursed by Ursula, perhaps? Cursulud? Alright, there does seem to be another structure here. Let's check that. A wagon, perhaps?
Someone get over here!
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big old mama spider. Hello. Sorry for attacking your babies. Alright, you guys got it. Yeah, you got it. Alright. Maybe I have to take something from this chest. Let's try it. Eh? Nope. Okay. And I guess there have just been a couple of missing patrols in this area. Hitting the other edge of it now. So it's somewhere back there. Unless, of course, I missed something, which is always possible. I feel like we've hit the major triangulation points. We went over here, we went over there. Maybe I just didn't go far enough this way. One more Venatori camp, at least. Or Red Templar camp, if there is a difference. Have you guys seen my patrol?
Freezing. Why is a desert?
I always think it's funny that those guys leave ribs like a creature rather than a loot bag like a human. So it's like they're so monstrous. They're not considered human anymore by loot standards. Alright, so I must just not be seeing this missing patrol wherever it is. Get back in the radius. There she blows. Where are you guys? Oh, hey. I didn't see you there.
It's a pleasure to see a new face. Watch out
It's
for
a
those
pleasure
bitter
to be
faces.
seen.
They aren't so kindly as Hunter Mag, which is me.
I'm pleased to meet you, Hunter Mag. I'd like to engage in conversation, thank you. Alright.
Anything I should look out for?
Watch out if you have to fill your water skins. There's more monsters than normal staking out the oasis. Heed the wind.
Uh-oh, we're being attacked. Slay the beast. What is that?
Fine night.
Aye.
Why come out here for game? What do you hunt?
Not game. I bring back fine furs and shiny teeth they cut and sew in Orlais. I'm not the only hunter here. Val Royal's always hungry for the best. You can make a fortune feeding that beast. Quillback spines, for example. All the fashion for men's hats last winter.
I just want to play this game. I want to play Desert Haberdasher with Hunter Mag. That sounds like a fantastic story. Somebody throw some money at this lady so that she can make a game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You pick a fictional character and you give them money. So I can't even ask her if she's seen my missing patrol around here. That's interesting. But if I can miss a whole hunter lady standing out in the middle of nowhere, I'm sure I could have missed my patrol. I came in from up that way. Doesn't seem to be anything in these trees. Let's see if we can find the edge of it out here. I'm sorry this is taking so dreadfully long. I don't know where they are. But it's a nice hike with friends. I'm guessing anywhere out there would probably be too far outside the radius to count. Like, I really think it must be something to do with this wagon, and I just missed the prompt for it. The wagon seems the likeliest. Ah, this is my missing patrol. But I have no idea. Check up that way just a bit more. There's nothing here. There sure seems to be. Make sure I don't have to clear that chest out entirely. My other worry. Yep, that was it. You just have to clear the chest entirely. I hate it when they tie it to that. It shouldn't be tied to a pickup action, just in case you don't want the common boots or whatever it might be. But that's fine. Good. Completed. Sorry that took so long, jeez. At least we had an excuse to look around for Hunter Mag there. So that should be just about everything. I'm sure we can come back for some side quests, but that should put us in a pretty good spot to perhaps do the Doom Upon the World thing next time out. So I do want to hit the war table up before we end the session, but let me go grab this quarry too. That will always help us. Doom, doom upon the world, yes.
Help Doran!
Oh. Iron Bull, you startled me. Looks like it's up on that ridge, weirdly. Maybe it's just in a cave. I spoke too soon. Alright, that'll help out. Anything else I should grab before we get out of here? Nah. Let's go hit the war table up. We just have to get out of combat so we can fast travel. Okay. Do it the old-fashioned way. Is this the old-fashioned way? That seems very stupendous. jumping back to Skyhold. It may behoove us to swing by Dorian's level 2 of the tower here and see if we can drop off any more research items to clear our inventory a bit. We should be getting pretty close to the end. I think that was a nice exploration of the hissing wastes. There's obviously all of the shards and whatnot to pick up. You know, I wonder, the hissing wastes, it doesn't register in my mind as like a real place because it doesn't have any working astrariums, I guess, is one of the reasons. So it's like, I wonder if that astrarium pedestal we saw in the sand, what the lore reason behind that not being active is. Because usually you can see all those points on the map, like, right away. And I don't think there were any, and there should be like 3 if there were, so it would be curious if they still put the pedestals in the open world area, they just didn't have working astrariums. Like, I wonder what the actual triangulation is, and if there is still a reward cave, it just doesn't get pointed out. Anyway, I'm headed for requisitions, not research. Let's turn around. Rambling myself right off to requisitions there. Oh, I don't often notice here that there's this lovely Inquisition eye, sword, sun symbol on the doors that breaks apart. That's such a nice detail there. Alright, headed up to research. I know we did just give everyone, all of our companions, a talk to make sure they're in good stead. I don't think we've really done any other major missions between then and now, so I don't think we necessarily need to talk to everyone. But I do get paranoid towards the end here as to whether I've missed anything else. Anything that's desperately important. Mostly, I don't want to end this game. This has been such a nice little adventure with all of you. Really good to catch up with the world and the lore of everything before the inevitable happens here. Alright, headed to the war table now, so sorry. So I thought there was like one more. Leliana was out on a mission, and I thought there was one more mission that we wanted Leliana for. But maybe we already sent her on that, and that's what we will retrieve now. Let's see. Got another perk as well. I think we finally have all of the knowledges, which is great. And we did get the lock-picking thing, which is one of the only, absolutely mandatory ones, really. So, what else could we make use of? Don't really need any of those. That might not be bad. Being able to purchase rare materials is always more helpful than you'd think. One combat ability point for the Inquisitor only. That's funny. You can just switch it out for a personal point instead. That's kind of selfish, but cute. Let's go for one of these here. Rare stocks. Just in case we ever end up needing to purchase something that we can't find out in the wild. I'm sure that will serve us well. Alright. Aiming Module 3. I wonder if that can go on Bianca. Or if it would have to be a Bianca aiming module. Let's see. Our soldiers report that they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. After the battle, they had to find a different route back because the tunnel had collapsed. They found this letter. Leliana. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. That was not what Leliana said. Leliana was the top half, and now we're moving on. You follow instructions well. respect of our territory is a first step, we shall see. So very, very good that we sent Leliana on that one. The Dwarven organization, or whatever we should call them, is impressed with us. As everyone is with Leliana. Alright, we can unmark that as new, because that's just a resource mission. So I think this was the one we were hoping not to send the Grey Wardens on. So this one, Leliana, seemed like she had the best chance of the Wardens not being involved at all. Let's get that out of the way. I think that pretty much cleans up this whole side in Orlais. So let's see what this new one is down here. Just resources, good. We'll clear that as well. Don't need it. So, apart from the DLC mission there, I think we are all good to go. Leliana will return to us with the result of this, and we'll see if there are any other steps to it. Otherwise, we should be alright. So, if nothing else crazy happens, we may be ready for doom upon all the world during our next session. Oh, we got a whole bunch of rare materials, too. That's nice. I didn't know we were going to get materials directly. I thought they would just be available to purchase. So that's great. I'm gonna check down here, too. I know at some point there's like a main story quest mission that ends up putting a treasury in here? Or maybe you need to get a specific perk. Ah, I should have checked that before we wasted our point. I think there's some specific perk that gives you like a big vault door and a room beyond it full of gold here instead of this painting. And I do want to Scrooge McDuck around a bit, if at all possible. There must be something in the DLC that makes use of this room, because I remember having the thought multiple times throughout the campaign, when are they going to use this room? It's such a interesting area. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Do pardon. I should probably get myself back in the editing booth here. It seems like everyone's in good shape. Side quest-wise, our murals are certainly coming together. We're just missing bits and pieces from these still. But really, really cool to see them piecing together slowly. I think there's even more on the upper level here. Let me go check real quick. Just out of curiosity. It has been really fun going through this as Inquisitor Adar, too. I've never done the Kunari path before, and I've really liked how it feels. Just the, like, intimidation aspect of it is a new way to play. Typically, I am less imposing characters. There it is, yeah. There's some on the upper level here that are starting to come together. So I love those mosaic pieces. And obviously we have plenty more to find, plenty of gaps to fill in. So, thank you for your time. I will jump outside and save it in the fresh air. Give you a bit of a quasi-wave here, as per usual. Hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye for now.